How did it feel to go on a trip with your homies with a very tight and risky budget? 5 guys in one room, roaming free with no food. Let's go and experience the 2-day trip to our nearest state, Meghalaya. We planned to start our journey at November 9, 4 am, but none of us are able to sleep the previous night because of the excitement. So we got up and set off for our first destination at 2 am in the shivering cold.
It's currently 2 am right?
ये क्या टाइम चल रहा है? ये मेरा बुरा टाइम चल रहा है, आप जो देख सकते हो.
It's 2 am and আমি এতিয়া যাব ওলাইছো and
some sunrise, the most beautiful sunrise I've ever seen. কিন্তু তাৰে কথা মই অলপ
হৈ যাব কিবা হৈ যায় আৰু সৰি যাব. See you in the next shot. Almost done with our fueling and now we'll be heading towards Shillong. Our first destination Olamar, I guess, Umroi viewpoint. But I'm not that bold and I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told.
And finally, after riding in the extreme fog and darkness, we reached Umroi Sunrise Point. But we had to trek quite up to see the world from above the clouds.
We are trekking towards our first destination. নাম তো কি আছিল? নাম তো কি আছিল?
হিমাংশু কলিতা
নহয় destination view point ৰ নাম
কি উময়ং আছে না?
Umroi viewpoint.
After a hard trek, we finally reached a very high point, and this is what it looks like from there.
Guys, look at the view.
Wow, मजा आ गया मुझे तो.
ऐसे फिसल के गिरोगे जिंदगी में, ऐसे फिसलोगे
प्यार में तो फिसल जाते हैं. There is nothing, there is no painter as beautiful as Tagan. तो यार सा जी कोनो कैनवास है तो लियोनार्डो डी कैप्रियो तो पेंट कर दो इन्हें तो एक ही तो आ गया तो गम्मत है ना.
He's talking about this view. Unfortunately, my camera is very bad. If you want to enjoy this type of views, please.
Watching the sunrise, we headed towards our next destination, Rappling, which is a canyon near the very popular place, Lightlum Grand Canyon.
This is
Rappling, I guess.
Rappling viewpoint.
It also has a waterfall. Here is a waterfall as well.
This is Zongli Bandar. This
is Zongli Bandar. We will explore Instagram. Hey, if I let you say, I will Lightlum. Yet Lightlum আছে. Into I think Lightlum ke yat besi worth it.
This is more beautiful because this has flowers at least.
Flowers.
And I like flowers because they remind me of my mother.
We took rest, ate some food that we carried, and enjoyed the morning sunshine. But it was only 8 am, not even half the day. So we went to Lightlum and enjoyed the valley view with a little more rest. But now, the last night without sleep started making us sleepy, so we headed towards Cherrapunji for the next day. booked a homestay, and somehow 5 of us managed to spend the night in one room. The next morning, we had plans to visit few waterfalls. But to reach the first waterfall, we need to trek almost 3 kilometers straight down, which we didn't know about.
We are heading towards a swimming pool, natural swimming pool with a waterfall, and we need to trek down 3 kilometers, and the road is severely bad. But
that trek was extremely hard for us because we haven't had any heavy food yet, but we kept going because that's true adventure.
What do you have to say about this track? কেনেকুৱা লাগিছে? এতিয়া তুমি গভীৰ জংগলত আছা।
yes, what do I need to say? I believe in the statement that English আছে না তো
কি
অস্তার হলদা মিশা
মিঠা ইয়া ক্রস কর
And finally we reached the waterfall, which looks like this. The trek was twice harder when returning, but somehow we returned alive and made a new friend, Buddy. Yes, his name is Buddy, who served us tea and water. It was already late, so we cancelled the other waterfalls and had a good meal in a restaurant and went back home. Traveling is not that expensive. Neither you need an expensive bike or car. Just make some friends, save money, and leave.